I have here 2 sirloin steaks. They have some black pepper on, a little bit of sea salt and a little bit of Liam Perrins or Maggi. I'm going to put the peppery side down into the pan, like that. Okay, now I want to really seal that side. And while that's sealing, I'm going to put some more black pepper on this side, because this is going to be not a strong pepper sauce, but the pepper is going to come out of the pepper that I've put on the steaks. I'm not going to put peppercorns in. I'll tell you why I'm not putting the peppercorns in. A, I haven't got any, and B, sometimes it puts me off a little bit. As long as I get the peppery flavour in the sauce, I'm actually quite happy. And I don't know about you, Marco, do you like the peppercorns in a pepper sauce?
Them, yes.
Oh, you like them? Have we got some in the fridge?
No.
No, we haven't. You sure? Okay, so that has got a little squirt of oil, olive oil, and a little bit of butter. The reason I put the olive oil in is it stops the butter burning. I think we can turn over. Now, can you see? It started to seal on that side. So we want it to seal on the next side. While it's sealing on the other side, I'm going to add the onions. These are red onions. You can put any onions you want, finely chopped, and there are a few leeks. These leeks are already cooked. It's just that I was going to put them into the fish pie I made, and I decided to use them for the pepper sauce as well. So we'll mix that around a little bit. And what I really like to do with a steak is baste it with the butter. But have you watched James Martin? He puts half a kilo of butter in and then bastes the top of the steak. I don't want to be that fatty with my steaks, so I'm not going to be able to do that. So I'm sorry, James Martin, even though I really would like to marry you if I was 30 years younger, I'm not using the butter that you use. Have you ever seen him on television, Marco?
Yeah, once or twice.
He puts so much butter in everything. He would actually...
doesn't have to eat it.
Well, he does eat it because he's got a big fat tummy. There. Right. Now, Marco and I both like our steaks medium to rare. That only needs a few more minutes and it will be medium to rare. So I'm going to put, this is beef stock. You can put an ordinary stock cube in. I've got some of the liquid from the veg that I've cooked, and I'm going to show you that in a minute. I'm going to put a little bit of that in. Watch it. Only slowly, because you don't want the steaks to braise. At this point, I'm going to take them out. Okay? Because remember, they're going to be medium rare. And medium rare means when you touch them, it squashes down. We are now going to finish off this pepper sauce. That is the stock. Now normally, if I was in my big kitchen in a restaurant, I would make a demi-glace. And that's another little cooking thing I will show you at a later date. But I haven't got demi-glace, which is why I've got that stock cube. I'm then going to put the brandy in. There we are. Now I could light that brandy, but you can't light it if you haven't got a gas oven. So if you have a gas oven, you can tip it and it will light the brandy. All the alcohol will cook off. We then put some cream and a spoonful of whole grain mustard, a little bit more of the magic Maggi, A little bit more of the black pepper because we want the peppery flavour. And then, last but not least, cream. Now this is my version of a pepper sauce. As I said before, this is not how everybody does it. You can use the juices of the meat and not put the onion in, but I like to have the onion. Sometimes I like to have some mushrooms. I do have some mushrooms in my fridge, but I haven't put them in today. And then I'm going to put the steaks back in for 1 minute. Turn this down and just let the steaks simmer in that. Just let me taste that pepper sauce and see if it's peppery enough. Yes. A little bit more cream. I have to tell you that when you use the stock cubes are much more salty. So that's why I've added a little bit more cream to take away the saltiness of the stock cube. Turn it over. Turn it over. I have now turned the heat off and the steaks are just in the residual heat coming off there. Okay, but it's all turned off. So I'll leave that. So this is the medium rare sirloin steak, which you saw was sealed on either side, in the pepper sauce, with pureed carrot and pumpkin, with a bit of butter, pepper and cream, the broccoli, and these are boulangerie potatoes sliced with onions, cooked in stock in the oven. You just spray the top with a little bit of oil to brown it, and that is a beautiful meal for my birthday.